What's the worst name you've heard for a baby? My wife and I were expecting our first child, and we were over the moon. We decided to keep the gender a surprise, so we had a list of names for both boys and girls. My wife had a best friend, Sarah, who was also pregnant and due around the same time. They were inseparable, and we often joked about how our kids would grow up to be best friends too. One day, Sarah came over and excitedly told us that she had finally decided on a name for her baby girl. She said she wanted to name her daughter Neve, which is heaven spelled backwards. My wife and I exchanged a quick glance, and I could tell she was trying not to laugh. We had both heard of this name before and thought it was a bit tacky, but we didn't say anything and just smiled and nodded. Fast forward a few weeks and my wife went into labor. We had a beautiful baby girl, and after much deliberation, we decided to name her Grace. A few days later, Sarah also gave birth to a baby girl. We went to visit her in the hospital, and she proudly introduced us to her daughter, Nevaeh. My wife and I congratulated her, and on the way home, we couldn't stop laughing about the name. We felt a little guilty for making fun of it, but we just couldn't help ourselves.